for our backpack kid. Bring the kids and they'll get a free Clippers backpack.
There are still some physical rules that apply to new Clippers games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Folks, don't forget about our ball and giveaway day. Come to the game with your family.
Coming right up, the Mavericks taking on the Clippers. For the Mavericks, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Clippers, Mavs. Up next, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP, and it's Lively in its center. And for the Clippers, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Dunn is out there with Paul, and it's Zubac in at the 5 roaming the paint. And both these teams coming into this game playing some very good basketball.
Yeah, Kevin, both teams are in rhythm. Both teams have certainly found their flow. And I think sometimes in this league, it's not who you play, it's when you play them. And based on the way these two have been playing lately, we're going to be in for a great one.
Tim is a guy who played many years in the league. This momentum thing, that intangible, that's a pretty big factor, isn't it?
Oh, it creates a collective confidence that absolutely carries you through stretches of your season.
Dunn shot's good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
And finished off by Lively.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Now here's Irving, following the shot by Chris Paul.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Dunn. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Irving against Paul. Back to Dunn. Leonard looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
MP with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game and finished off by Davis.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Clippers trail by 3. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now, MP. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Here's MP. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
Dunn kicks to Zubac. Back to Dunn. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. On deep, Collins. Mavericks with the rebound. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Clippers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Paul. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
MP looking around. Irving with a clean look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Collins wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Leonard dishes to Collins. Here's Zubac. Still scoreless. In the corner, Collins with it. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Flag. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Flag.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 12-point game. Outside Collins. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
MP outside. Pass to Davis. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3-point basket.
MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Davis has gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Flag. From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. You look at Flag, a great player, 2nd in the league. And, of course, P.J. Washington.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
Not a lot of wasted motions here. These guys, for the most part, get their points within the flow of the game.
Now, here's MP. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. MP passes to Washington. MP outside. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Now, here's Dunn. 5 points in the game. To stop the drought, they get it back. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Here's MP. He has 5. Puts up a three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
MP looking solid from there.
Clippers trail by 19. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The Clippers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Leonard, no luck.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Davis with a screen on done. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Davis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Paul kicks to Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles calls timeout. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Moving with your mascot, let's dance.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Dunn. Christie subbed in for Chris Paul. Then for the Mavericks, Najee Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie subbed in for Irving. Christie the pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot's good from Christie.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Now, MP. He's got 13. That's good from Marshall on the assist by MP.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
1:41 left in the first. Christie against Christie. Kicks it out to Leonard. Six to shoot, and stolen by Christie. And here we go, fast break, MP's got it. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back over to you, Kevin.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Leonard gets it to go.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
MP against Christie. MP kicks to Marshall. MP left side. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Leonard the pass to Collins. And it's Zubac atop the key. Here's Leonard. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
MP outside. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 20.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Klay Thompson is out there with Christie. Then it's Najee Marshall. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And it's Brown missing. And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown. And maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
Clock at 4. The shot. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
With center size and guard-like skills, AD can get any shot he wants.
Crowder kicks to Brown. Lopez outside. Back to Brown. That 3 off the mark. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Drills the three-pointer. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The wide open look here for Lopez, and the Clippers miss again. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Washington. Christie with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They can't stop the run with that one. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Lakers in L.A.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Christie the pass to Marshall. Over Christie. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Davis. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Over Lopez. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Brown outside. Pass to Lopez. He's off on that one. Davis with some nice D. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now here's Crowder. Nothing on the board.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
On the wing, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And what a night. They just keep going to Davis.
Pass to Christie for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Here's Christie. To the middle. Drops in the layup for two. Christie's got 5.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Christie the pass to Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Crowder. Christie with the screen on Thompson. Crowder the pass to Christie. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Good D by Lopez. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Christie. Jacks up a 3. Christie with the rebound.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open. And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Here's Crowder following the basket by Anthony Davis. Brown, no good. Thompson outside to the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's Davis with the jam.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Crowder, the pass to Christie. Off target with his 3. It's been all Mavericks. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Davis. Over Lopez. Christie with the rebound. The Clippers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Christie against Brown. The tray. Christie. He's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Flag comes in for P.J. Washington. MP's checked in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Christie. Now here's Paul. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Fires the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
Didn't take long for Paul to square his body up on that catch and shoot. So skilled.
Now, here's MP. 20 points for him. Here's Flag. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Paul. He has 6. Over Irving. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got 8 points.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Back to MP. Pass to Flag. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Clippers. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. That one good for 2.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Irving. MP against Dunn. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's flag missing. The Clippers shooting 44% from the field in the second. Leonard kicks to Paul. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's MP. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Back to Paul. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A three from MP. Another three for Dallas.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Leonard, no luck.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
The three from MP. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zeros, great awareness on his part.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Mavericks ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, everyone next down. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power. But I'm going to probably go with the Rockets because I could fly at a very high speed.
That's easy. I'll take the Magic because my powers would be limitless.
Good choices. I'm not sure what kind of powers you'd be getting if you went with the Lakers.
Maybe take out my yacht.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now, here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. MP's got the first bucket of the third here for Dallas.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
Paul with the ball. In the corner, Collins with it. From outside, off the mark. Here's MP. Outside Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 14.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. He's got 11. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. On the wing, MP. Dunn covering. And Irving with the basket on the assist by MP. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Paul outside. Outside Collins. Inside. Here's Zubats. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the dunk by Zubac.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's MP. He has 31. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A three. Another three for Dallas.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 39.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
MP against Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Pocket 6. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Paul after the Mavericks pick up 3. Zubats, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, MP. He's got 39. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
LA has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. MP's got 44.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Done outside. Pass to Zubats. And Leonard has it in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Leonard's got 9.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's MP. He's got 44, and Davis gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Dunn finds Paul. Over in the corner, Zubats. Here's Dunn. No good from outside. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. And here is MP. Over to the wing. Here's Flag. Offensive rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now here's Paul. He's got 13. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
MP outside. Pass to Washington. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now, here's MP after the miss from Jay Crowder. MP outside. Pass to Christie. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now, here's Collins. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. MP is number 1.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Brown comes in for Chris Dunn. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall's checked in. MP finds Thompson. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
LA has gone into a slump here from three-point range. shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Paul against Christie. Now here's Crowder, 5 to shoot. Jones for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Paul against MP. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Clippers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Here's MP after the made shot from Jay Crowder. And got it! Another basket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. Paul for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP outside. Takes the 3. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul with the ball. Over in the corner, Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. P.J. Washington is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Hardy. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Crowder finds Leonard. Batum sets a screen for Leonard. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Hardy pass to Washington. Outside Martin. From downtown, Lopez grabs the board. Jones drives in. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Really? Substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Chris Dunn's checked in for Jones. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Jay Crowder. Then for the Mavericks, Exum, he's checked in for Marshall. And MP, he's subbed in for Williams. Collins setting the big for Paul. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Collins against MP. Shoots it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. MP's got 58.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Here's Dunn. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by MP. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Paul with the 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Done against MP. Outside Leonard. Zubac's a screen on Thompson. And it's Leonard missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
MP outside. Pass to Washington. Back to MP. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lobs it up for Zubac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. MP outside. Fires for 3. And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Dunn sets a screen for Paul. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Exum. Misses the 3. And here are the Clippers. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Washington. MP with it. Leonard picks him up. Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Paul outside. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix. Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Here is Paul. Looking to end the run. It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Exum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Dante Exum.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Dunn finds Collins. Lets it go with a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense. Setting.
Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Collins kicks to Dunn. They get the rebound, and it's Zubac with the extra effort.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP outside. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for the